you're a liar. You're a liar. You are a war criminal. So I think you're detached. Haven't started because of October the 7th specifically. They're starting, I mean, this week in loads of encampments up and down the country. They've been like celebrating and having to like memorize the fact that this week commemorates the Nakba, which took place 76 years ago, which means catastrophe, which is a massive symbol of what Israel has been doing for the last 76 years. This isn't about October the 7th. And to start with that is just entirely disingenuous, I think, on your part. I really want to say that I think it's great, actually, that you went to that camp today and tried to talk to those students, and you kind of embarrassed yourself, I would say, whilst doing that, because it was a reminder for me, and I'm sure for other people watching, that actually the Palestine movement brought you down, and the Palestine movement has the potential to bring down lots of other Tory ministers and the whole Tory government, and not just the Tory government, I would say any government and any mainstream political party that is backing what Israel is doing right now, which is a genocide, and that's what people...
Quite surprising that the college authorities have allowed this kind of occupation to take place.
There are some individuals here. All right, okay. Hello, guys. Could I just ask, do you fancy having a quick chat with Suella at all? No? Good. Might be a good opportunity to get your points across to someone. Any? No?
Okay, let's keep walking.
Do you want to ask them anything directly?
Well, very interested to find out their views, very keen to hear what their thoughts are on this issue, and keen to hear their message. What are you here protesting about?
Might not get a better opportunity than this to talk to
What's
someone.
your message to the Palestinian people? What's your message to Hamas? What's your message to Israel?
You are the one, and your government is completely out of touch with what actually the majority of people in Britain think about what's happening. The majority of people in Britain do not support what Israel is doing and actually want us to stop sending weapons. And you were saying today that we should send more, which is completely opposed to what people in Britain actually want. So I think you're detached, because the Conservative government is facilitating and supporting a genocide. And not just that, it's also overseeing a horrific set of policies, austerity policies, that are damaging everyone's lives in Britain today.
Okay, that Israel has a right to defend itself.
Israel does not have the right to do what it is doing right now, which is a genocide, which is the criminal enslavement and trapping people in certain places and then saying, you've got to move somewhere else. The ongoing invasion of Rafah that has been spoken about today, the displacement of millions of people. Of course they don't have the right to do that, and no one thinks they do.
Right.
And you posing those questions is exactly what makes students in Cambridge think, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to talk to any war criminal, I want to grow this encampment.
Hello, just wondering if you'd like to have any kind of discussion at all with Suella today?
Hi, I'm Suella. I'm keen to find out your views and what you're protesting about.
Nothing at all? No?
Interested in why you're covering your faces. Is it a COVID or a health measure? No comment.
No. Can I just ask, are you students at the university or just from around the area? Nothing? No? No, fine. Okay, interesting. Anyone?
Engaging and listening.
What would be your main question to some of the individuals?
I'm really keen to hear what your message is to Israel.
No. Nothing.
Interested to hear your message to Hamas.
No comment. Okay.
Do you think the hostages should be released now?
Not really.
No.
Is there?
No,
Oh, hey, we keep walking.
Not very.
Don't know if you would like to have a quick chat with us, sir, at all today?
Hi there.
Go on.
Very nice. I'm Suella. Can I ask you what your message is to Israel?
Yep.
Right. Can I ask you what your message is to Hamas? Silence.
Guys, anyone willing to just explain a couple of bits and bobs? What you guys are doing here, why it's so important to you, what the demands are, anything?
Hi, I'm Suella Breverman, MP. Here to inquire about what you're protesting about and give you an opportunity to send your message onto national television.
No? Okay, all right.
People don't want to engage.
Yeah.
They don't want to discuss.
Hey guys, can I just ask at all if you'd like to just ask a couple of basic questions? It's a really good opportunity to talk to a former Home Secretary. I mean, you heard me asking to a couple of them there, look, are you actually students? And I am quite sceptical. I am quite sceptical as to whether or not they are. Just wondering if you might want to explain to us a little bit why this cause means so much to you and what's going on for you. Yeah. Just wondering if you'd like to have a quick chat at all, just about why this all means so much to you. Do you want to engage at all with anyone? Great opportunity here.
Silence. What's your message to Israel? No response.
I just wonder, you know, when you tell your friends later that you had an opportunity to talk to Suella and they say, what do you do? And you turned your back. It says it's a liberated zone, so I don't know if you can see the sign there. So there's a sign there that says liberated zone.
Right, OK.
I want to grow a movement.
Well, it's quite strong stuff. I mean, as far...
criminal.
Yeah, I mean... So,
yeah, you are a war criminal.
We've seen from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. That is an anti-Semitic chant calling for the eradication of Israel, the eradication of Israelis, and the eradication of Jewish people.
No, you're a liar. You're a liar. On every single one of these mass protests, right, there is a huge Jewish bloc. In all of these encampments, the encampments that you went to today, even in Cambridge, talking about all this kind of stuff, the Cambridge group, Cambridge Jews for Justice, they said, you are weaponising their identity to promote a culture war. And that's all this is, because you've got no actual real policies or statements or anything to offer people in this country. Let's be honest, the reason you're here and the reason you went today is because you want to be the leader of the Tory party. You're interested in your career. You're interested in promoting that. And your government have been the architects of horrific racist policies and whipping. You're talking about hatred, you're talking about violence, you're talking about all of these terrible things. I was watching the thing today, you're saying war is a tragedy and all of this kind of stuff. First of all, capitalism produces all of that tragedy, produces racism, produces all these
I mean, I do wonder if that's the central point, isn't it?
And I think Western imperialists are the first people who set up that problem in the first place, and they're continuing to back everything that Netanyahu
refusing
is doing.
to condemn Hamas.
And you refuse to condemn the whole system that produced all of that violence in the first place.